Do you want to talk about why you're so passionate about movies and video games and just these characters and stories?
Yeah, I think, I've been obsessed with movies since I can ever remember, to the point of like watching Star Wars. I had all the action figures, and if Darth Vader was on the screen, I'd have the whole Darth Vader toy, funny things like that. I love, worlds where you can get really invested in. So something like a Star Wars, as an example, has such an expansive universe.
Right.
It's so interesting to me.
Such great stories.
Yeah, and my love for that, a long-term kind of goal for myself would be to, one day, whether it's to make or own a video game, or I'm a big fan of comics. So one of the kind of side projects that I'm working on is creating my own, comic book. I think, we live in a world today where owning your own IP is king.
Right.
And for how much I love stories and how you go to something like a Comic-Con or, E3 or any of these things where you see the passion of people for these video games, I would love to be able to share that experience and have, people be that passionate about something that you created and share in that experience of.
So do you think one of the reasons that you're so critical on movies and on comic books and characters is because you're almost trying to find what works and what doesn't work
100%.
for you? It's almost like a case study.
Exactly. And I think, all of that experience and watching all of these films and playing all of these games, seeing kind of different trends and trying to, take notes from that to put into something that eventually I would love to do myself. And, I have a script done for a book.
You have a script?
I have a script done.
You got a script?
I have a script done.
This is amazing.
Obviously I'm very close to it. So trying to be objective, I've shared it with some trusted people in the comic book world,
which is
professionals.
Not me. I'm not trusted. I'm not professional. So I haven't seen this. This is the first time I'm hearing about a script. I thought we're friends, but keep going.
So
it's exciting.
So I
must have missed the memo.
No. So I shared it to some comic book guys, and they gave me the thumbs up and they said that this is actually pretty cool.
That's amazing.
So now I'm in the process of locking down some AAA artists to pen and ink the book, and I'm actually talking to a handful of different guys right now, which is super exciting. And who knows, like it's going to be a long process, and not that it should be a long process, but just locking down the talent to finish the book is, and like trying to find space within their busy schedules of like the commitments to already what they're doing is crazy.
And with this comic, would it be released digitally? Would it be a physical hardcover? Like
my dream?
Yeah.
My dream?
Yeah, let's just dream.
Let's just dream.
This is Dream Sessions with Chad and Matt. Let's go.
The dream would be to get that published through Image Comics.
Okay.
So Image Comics is one of the few publishers that allows you to maintain control over your IP. And it's
facilitate the rest.
Yeah, the distribution. They take a cut, for that. Of sales. But, again, a dream come true would be if I can get some AAA artists on it, they will give it the credibility that it needs to, I think, have people be interested in it. And I will say that it is kind of an anti-hero, dark themed comic book.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah, so it's very, very dark, and the artists that I'm talking to, their art style fit that. So think kind of like a Greg Capullo or somebody like that. It's not going to be Greg Capullo.
Right.
That would be pretty crazy, but no, it's not Greg Capullo. But in that vein of like gritty art style. And man, if I can get it to being published, I think just a feather in a cap as a dream, like that would be awesome. Yeah. Expectations from there, who knows, right? It could 5 people could buy the book,
and then you're going to make the video game, and then
can you imagine
TV series,
content,
and then
shows,
make your own pro league out of it,
right?
Wouldn't that be amazing? Own the players and the league.
Oh yeah, I know. Who knows? Yeah, that's the amazing thing of like owning your own IP of all of the verticals that can stem from that if that IP is successful.
Right.
I think like one of the most people that I look up to is the success that Todd McFarlane has had of, being able to create, your own IP and have it be embraced so passionately, but then also, it allowed him to have complete control over, the verticals in which he stemmed from
Right,
that,
right.
not being beholden to, all these different stakeholders and shareholders and all the political drama that can come with that, so that you maintain complete creative control so that crazy ideas aren't injected and send the ship sideways. That's, something that would be a dream, whether or not, and if that's ever
We'll see what
realized,
happens.
we'll
See what happens.
never.
Well,
Yeah,
that's exciting.
But yeah, that's something that I'm definitely very passionate about.
Do you have
Hopefully
a name?
one day.
Do you have a name for it?
I do, but I can't say because I need to
Okay.
trademark it, and I don't want
Spandex
somebody.
Man.
No, it's I obviously am biased, but it's a dark name. But
Dark Jello.
Dark Jello. No,
Will jiggle justice to you. This is why I don't write comic books. I still can't believe you didn't tell me that you had a script.
well, I was
Like-
going to,
like,
but
I actually write scripts. I don't know if you know that. And I thought we were friends. And I would think, as a script writer, you would send me a script. But no,
I wasn't ready.
I've learned where I stand.
I wasn't ready.
But you're willing to send it to some stranger off at Marvel to read your stuff, but you're not sending it.
I figured
it's just
that we
I've
were-
learned so
I
much
I
where
figured we were
where
so
we
close.
stand, and I've just revelations. So you don't send me scripts. We do podcasts together when you're sick. You should have
Right.
stayed in bed.
I should have stayed in bed.
So maybe someday you'll ask me about, my movies.
I
and
was gonna
scripts,
ask
but
you-
we're out of time, and
Oh, of
it's just,
course. Of course, I'm the bad guy
pay
here.
by the minute. So maybe in a future episode we can talk about all these wonderful secrets that you like to keep, and go from there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Please let us know if you want to read Chad's script or not, because that would be great.
It's good, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we won't know because he doesn't want to share it with anyone.
Till next time.
Till next time.